All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. Today, we're switching up. We're going to go do some Kerbaling, some rockets. We're going to build a new career, a new save. Audit, of course, because a little versatility. Let me check audio here, make sure everything is, in fact, coming through. Or I think it's not coming through, and things are not working. Try that one more time. I guess that'll be fine because levels look good. Not coming through very loudly on my end. All right, so what we need to do is, first of all, I'm gonna bring up Steam and go to my library, and Kerbal should be in here, right? There it is. So I would assume this got updated. So what I'm going to do is uninstall this and reinstall it. So just to make sure. How do I do it? Wow. Kerbal manage. There we go. Uninstall. And not everything got deleted. Interesting. All right. All right, so we'll delete the folder. So this was the Kerbal folder, so we're going to delete it. So there's absolutely no remnants of it. Well, these are previous careers. And we're going to have it installed from scratch. Is install it. Oh yeah, that's right. Would be the new one. Oh, there's nothing in there. No. All right, so after we get this installed, we're going to copy it, and then we're going to leave this one alone, because if they ever update anything, you don't want an updated version of Kerbal impacting your active save. I learned that a long time ago, so try to never ever play from your Steam installation folder. And again, why? Oh, it looks like we're dropping frames. Interesting. Well, this is a bummer. Huh. It's going to be one of those days. We'll give it a few minutes here. Oh, it could be because I'm downloading Kerbal too. So I do apologize. So they did update it back in November, and I haven't played. I played prior. So we'll get this installed, and the dropped frames and the buffering should probably stop. Almost done. So not very exciting to watch someone install a game. Kerbal cripples your internet. It does. How you doing, Mr. Basket? It's interesting because you could have... That doesn't happen with all games. I could download something and have plenty of download bandwidth and upload bandwidth, so I don't know why some games kill stream. I'm not a network expert, so I'm sure. Yeah.
That was totally
Hey, moving to
ridiculous.
Pluto. Thank you so much for the 20 months, man. I appreciate that very much. I really do. Oh man, 20 months. Awesome. All right, that is done. And the dropped frames have stopped. Thank you, Kerbal, for killing the stream. All right, so we are going to get rid of this. And we're going to copy. And then we're just going to paste it right back in the same folder. Told you. You are absolutely correct. Yes. All right, the reason why we do this is now we have an exact copy of what was just installed, and then we're going to call this KSP KIS, Kerbals in Space. Just made that up on the fly. All right, so this is the installation folder that we will operate out of. Now, if I think, if I type in mods, that is not how you spell mods. We want to take a look at KSP POP. Yes, KSP KOP. I don't even know what my last career was. Kerbals on Planets is what that was. There we go. The reason why I'm going to bring this up is my DOS, yes. I do have setup screens for some of the mods we'll be using. That way I can reference that stuff. So now the one thing that is was always a tedious task that I got tired of doing. So first of all, is what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, we're going to grab the executable, we're going to copy it, and we're going to paste a shortcut. We're going to call this KSPKIS. Now the folder, actually, let's do this. I'm going to take out that. There we go. So that way we can have the folder shortcut also. When we close this, I don't need that. Do this. There we go. Cool. Access. So the executable will go here, and the folder will go off screen. There we go. If I launch the game right now, it should work. We'll do that. It will build a couple of files in the folder, unless they've changed that. There's a settings file that I don't see. There it is. So it builds this. This is the default settings config, which I'm not a fan of. Now I have an app that runs in the background called Borderless Gaming, and when it sees Kerbal, it makes it full screen. That's what just happened. So we should have like Kerbal music and stuff like that. And I generally turn off game music unless it's a good tune. All right, so don't show this again, close. And if we go and take a look at settings, we're gonna probably see some stuff like, you know, terrain scatters is unchecked and stuff like that. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm gonna cheat. And so here we are. You probably can't see it, my head's covering, but we do have the latest version. That's good. So if we quit out of the game, and if you have a previous career like we do, this is our previous career, I'm just going to take the settings from here Copy those. Now this is game settings, not career settings. Then I'm going to paste them, override them. And then now, if we launch Kerbal in space, you can see it's windowed. And then the background gaming makes it full screen. Borderless full screen. I remember when this used to load really fast. Once they got rid of what it was, a DX9 or 8, it didn't load fast anymore. Ooh. No, that's all current. I was gonna say, never mind. Yeah, so unfortunately we have to go through this. Now I think the only way I can make it load faster, I think, I meant to uncheck that. So now if we go to settings, we go to like graphics, see everything's on high, and so these are my settings. These are the ones that I usually play with. Well, that's not checked. Huh. Interesting. All right, so let's just start a quick game. We'll be doing a yeah, well, it's loading slower than I'm used to. I actually did a test. It was like 1.7. Whenever they went to 1.8.1, that's when it slowed down. So let's start a new. I think we're going to do. Do I want to do a career or a science career? I mean, a science career, you still have to. We're going to do a science career. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to play this career fairly consistent. We're going to switch between this and the Tales of Two Wastelands. And we're going to be playing this up until KSP2 comes out in a couple months. So I think we're going to do a science career. And again, this is just testing right now. Make sure the game loads. All right, it looks good. Let's just do a quick test rocket. Wait. Oh, we don't. Okay. Pilot, Jeb's ready. Got to limit the thruster. We launched a rocket. Just a little bunny hop. Oh, wait a minute. If we do, and then we do, hang on. Usually that slows, or is it the other way? Hey, Race, how the heck are you doing, man? Oh, well. Oh, we're going too fast. No. Oh, we're slowing down. At least we were. There we go. Whew, that was close. Oh, stuck working the weekend. Dude. Yeah, I don't at all turn that off. I don't appreciate working weekends, but I have the utmost respect for people that have to work the weekend or volunteer to work the weekend, you know. But then again, if you think about it, if you work the weekend and other people are not, that means if you get like Monday off, everyone else will work when you're at home. So shopping's a little bit easier, you know. These past few days, since Friday, I've been adding new insulation, taking out the old insulation in the garage, adding new insulation, finding some very interesting historical records of the house. Let me see if I can show something here real quick. So I found this in between the stud bays, and it's used for prying. Alex looked it up on the internet. Why it was in the garage, and it was underneath some insulation. So, all right, I think Jeb's gonna be safe. I did like having the weekday off. Costco runs. Oh, yes. Big box store, yes. All right. Let's go ahead and recover. Old beer cans. No, I found some, I gave them to Alex's dad because he grew up in that. He was raised in the house that we're moving into. And in the garage, there's these weights, these steel or lead weights that are used for scales, and the area is an old textile area, cotton, all that kind of stuff, so it could be weights for a cotton weight gin, I don't know. All right, so game works, cool. Let's go ahead and quit out. And what I'm going to do here temporarily, I need my mouse back. I'm going to go to here, and we're going to remove Kerbal. And let's just see if it loads a little bit faster without being in full screen. I think non-full screen loads a little bit faster. Right now we're in windowed. Probably should time this. It's not that big of a deal. Everyone knows when you have a modded game anyways, it loads. Some people may not know this. But remember, right after it loads in the DLC, it just kind of sits there. So there's the first DLC. Second one. Okay. I guess it seems about the same speed. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. No big deal. Add that. Okay, we'll add that back. All right, so what we need to do is bring up CCAN. CCAN is a mod management tool for Kerbal. And I may be out of date. I am, so we're gonna install a new one. You've been playing the My Garage? Cool. Isn't that made by the same people? Whoa. Following mods have... Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, it's loading in my active career. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. What is that? My Summer Car? That was the feel I got, the feel I got from looking at people playing that. Okay, so this is our old career, our Kerbals on planets. So what we want to do is we want to create a new instance. Actually, we want to manage our game instance. So these are all the old versions or previous versions. So we're going to say add a new instance. And now you have to go find it because it's looking for the build ID text file. That's over here on this drive, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common. And we don't want to point it to this one. We want to point it to this one. That. Then we say, this is our new default. Would you like CCAN to refresh? I sure would. All right, so then we also need to do some other things here. So I'm going to reference a previous instance. So if I go here and I go to this one. There we go. So what I want to do is make, so on the cannibal, definitely has a feel to it. I think it has different developer. Oh, okay. So what we want to do according to this is using mods that go to back as far as 1.8 should be okay. And so we want to make that change. And then also CCAN settings. Maybe. Wow. That's not good. I've been using the development version of MechJub. Wow, that's not good at all. It's still CCAN here because it's hung. Oh, well, yeah, it is. Try that again. Yes. All right, we're still pointing to that one. We'll go settings, compatible, and we'll go all the way down to 1.8. And then again, if we go back to that one, I'm pretty sure I remember how to do it. I just want to make sure I do it right. Once again, we want to go to settings and CCAN settings. Oh, looks like you can't. Well, that's a bummer. It breaks it. So in CCAN settings, it had a place where you could you can loop in other. Oh, there we go. That took forever. Oh, this is terrible. So There it is. That's what we want to add. Everything else is going to stay the same. Why did they make that window so small? All right. So let's go back to our Kerbals in space. Waiting for it. There we go. Oh, that came up a lot faster than we say new. And there it is. Oh, so also if you use Copernicus, they have one too. All right, cool. So we're going to add that. There we go. And if we do a refresh, see now it adds in the MechJeb one. All right, sweet. So we're changing our filter to compatible. And don't need that up anymore. Chat went away because I was doing stuff. And right off the bat, so this is going to be just kind of a fun, carefree career, but we're going to, make sure we, do our utmost not to kill Kerbals and destroy any sort of, things. So, so on the mod list, we're going to use pretty much the same mods, I think. So we're going to be doing some science. We're not going to do career mode. We're going to do science mode. So let's get the staples, as I call it. For me, we want Kerbal Engineer, Redux. Well, that's interesting. Continue. Well, this is bad. I mean, I could always install the mods manually. It's not preloaded with mods. It goes out to a repository from based upon developers and stuff like that. That's not good. Again, wonder if they're aware of that it has problems. Try that again. Might have to do this manually. So what you see is mods that are available based upon the game version that you say you want to go back to. So there's no mods currently installed. So if you change the filter to installed, there would be 0 mods installed. The compatible is that because I have the filter set to compatible. If a Kerbal mod author wants their mod available on CCAN, there's a process to go through, and then it has metadata so it can pull it in, all that kind of stuff. Well, this was interesting. So if we do Kerbal again, Kerbal Engineer, check that. Okay. I don't wish to have any of that stuff. Now, I thought Kerbal Engineer had a requirement for what the heck was that called? There was a mod manager. Maybe that doesn't need the mod manager. I don't know. So interesting. Let me let's go out to okay, I've been doing it the old way. I just use space dock. Yep. And that's fine too. Manually is fine. That way you know you did something wrong versus so I want to go to the forum here. I'm going to go to the forum here for I could have swore Kerbal Engineer needed okay. I'm looking for Usually right at the get-go here, it'll say, you know, dependencies. And I thought one of the dependencies was, let's go here real quick. And this says his most current version is, which is what we got. And we go here. All right, so there's no dependencies. All right, cool. Excellent. Nice. So now if we go to our installation folder, and I go to my previous career, so this is our current, there's our first mod. And then if we go here and we go to Kerbal Engineer, I forgot. So is what I have is, I have some settings. Manual works fine, but I must say CCAN is the easiest mod manager for the game. Yep. Hey, Boom Boom, how you doing? So this is our old career, right? I think all I want to do is copy over settings. Oh, wait. There used to be a place where they stored all the, when you added your own stuff. So, let's take a look at something here. Actually, guys, let me do a quick bio break. I will be right back. I'll explain what I'm trying to do here. It looks like my previous, looks like they're the same version, which I thought we just had an upgrade, but I could be wrong. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm trying to do here is, it looks like we're on the same version of Kerbal, but I thought it was upgraded or updated. So the one way you can check is if you look at the DLL. According to this, as long as they updated the file version, it looks like we're on the same version that we previously were. So what I want to do, so I guess the one thing to do is go to the GitHub. This was last updated June of, okay, so so what I can do is in Kerbal you can customize some user interfaces. You can make the GUI however you want it. You can put certain details, and that's what I've done. So I'm going to go from my previous career. I'm just going to take all of this, copy it, and paste it over here. Now when I launch my game, see, I thought any mod that had a part needed the module manager, and Kerbal has a couple of parts. Maybe you can create your mod parts and don't need the module manager. Weird. All right, we're gonna re-add the game back to here. Oh. Find Kerbal. Hello, Kerbal. I see a lot of CCAN. There it is. Now we should be able to load in that. Oh wait, we didn't do a save, did we? Oops. So now so we can see Kerbal Engineers here, and if we bring in, now we get this. So yay, the mod's installed and it worked. And then again, if we, I'm not going to launch this, but if we add, okay, he's already in there. Oops, wrong one. We add a rocket. Just put this on the pad. The customization I'm talking about is, as it loads. So I have my own node information, shows inclination, and then these things right here. This is, you can put your own information in there when you go to Kerbal. You can edit and put what you want. So I got tired of always doing that. So by copying over certain settings files from certain mods, you don't have to do that. But you have to be careful. If they update the mod, they might change how they do that. So anyways, so now we're going to, we're just going to go down the mod list here and install. I'm going to, and now what I'm looking at is, I'm looking at that mod list, and I think pretty much for everything, I think we're going to install most of those. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a copy of this, and we're going to call this Kerbals in Space, and I will share this as soon as we're done. And our version of Kerbal is .4. Starting this on 12/11. All right. So we just installed Kerbal Engineer. So let's go ahead and what are some of the other staples I like to play with? Oh, I like to use a modified tech tree called Unkerbal. It makes it a little bit more challenging. Unkerbal start. Here it says we do have a dependency of module manager. Community tech tree is a dependency, and yes, so module manager is being installed, and then also the community tech tree. So I'm just updating the mod list here. All right, and then we apply. These are recommendations, and I do not want any of those. So now if we switch to compatible, you'll see that we actually have Kerbal Engineer, Mod Manager, Tech Tree, and our Unkerbaled. I'm going to also install some, there's a community fix. So we're going to switch this back to compatible. We're going to call it fix, ASP community fixes. And Harmony is a dependency. So again, I'm going to update what we're installing here so I don't lose track. ASP community fixes. Something called Harmony. All right, so we're going to let those install. And these are actually, looks like they're installing from cache. So none of them have been updated dramatically here. Now, one of my favorite tools to use is the craft manager. So there's a website called Kerbal X, and they have their own interface to where if you want to upload your craft file, your plane, rocket, rover, whatever, if you use their interface, it makes it easier to get it uploaded into their catalog. But they also have their own interface, and it's called the craft manager. And I've always liked it because it was very easy to use. So we're going to say craft. There it is. Craft manager should be it. And then this has their own API. We're not going to actually do any uploading and downloading, but we have to have that. And you can see they're cached. Nothing has changed from that either. Again, we'll install those. Now again, this is going to be science mode, so we're going to be collecting some science. So I like to get what is it, X science. There it is. All right, so it looks like X science was taken over by Linux because it has all of Linux's dependencies. So we want X science, and we have the Space Tux libraries. Now, this sounds like a lot of work, what I'm doing, but in the long run, if you have a list of your mods and people ask for it, they greatly appreciate it. Oh, okay. Man. Sometimes I'll use them, sometimes I won't. So what else do we have? Toolbar controller and click-through blocker. Great mod one. Right, we'll apply those. So some of those got updated because they actually downloaded. One of them did not. All right, so at this point, we're going to do a test on a new career because we have a new tech tree. Yes. Hey, look at that. We have patches being applied. This this tells you how much of a cream puff I am. Ever since I've been working on the house, and the really heavy lifting for the most part is done. All the old furniture, all the old appliances are out. Did a big recycle run of old dishwasher, old oven, just some old stuff that the local recycling center would give you cash for. All carted off. Old bed frames that were left in a shed, just all sorts of junk, really. Gone through, and we're not renovating. I guess renovating is a good word. We're going room by room. 3 rooms have got hardwood floors, but 2 of them were covered up by carpet. So we've pulled up all the old carpets. That was an arduous task. And now we have all the original floors, except for 2 rooms have got linoleum over the original tile. I know. All right, so we're here with the craft manager. No, we don't. We just want to use the features. So we say no to this. We're going to start, and we're going to start a new career. We're going to call this mod test score 1. It's a science career. And I'm not going to mess with any of this stuff right now. So all this pulling and yanking and stuff like that, what we want to do is we want to say, up until recently, click through Bacher uses the model of focus follows mouse. And that's what we want. And we're going to save this for all of our new saves, which is really cool. That. And I'm going to say okay. And then, so you can see we got some more mods installed. And it's interesting. Oh, no. So if we go to research and development, this is our modified tech tree. Now, it looks huge, but we're missing something to, so some of this stuff won't apply. So like there's nothing here. So why would we want to pay $1,500 to unlock nothing? So there's another mod called hide empty tech nodes, which we'll be doing. And, cool. Looks like so far. Go ahead and put a quick rocket on the launch pad. So here's what Craft Manager looks like. Oh, actually, okay. So open. See this? I love this interface. This is such a good, and you can sort by last time you updated something. So if you can't remember what you named something, I always think I name things pretty darn logical for the mission, and then I'll go, what was the name of the mission? And then I'm at a loss. So anyway, let's close this, and I guess we're going to launch. This is a modded part, by the way. Oh, get some. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Science, I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about. I just want to launch something. So we're going to put some batteries here. Make sure it doesn't run out of power. I guess I want to maintain control of this. Hey, Left Nut, thank you for the 41 months. I really appreciate that, Left. How the heck are you doing? Everyone surviving the pre-holidays, holidays? There's our antenna. God, 41 months. That's amazing. Thank you, Left. All right, so we don't have any SAS on this. Now there's a mod that's going to give us the ability to pull telemetry science. I'm not worried about it. It's just a test, right? So it looks like so far everything's working. Wow, we're getting up there. In this career, it's going to be kind of a carefree career, Left. It's a science career, so we're not going to worry about our finances per se. Okay, this was good. And so my other one, my taking Kerbals to almost all the planets and whatnot, my save got corrupted. I had a backup, loaded it, played for a little bit, and then it got corrupted. So I think a mod is doing something, or just Kerbal in general. So that was a bummer. All right, so this is good test. So what I think I want to do is I want to make this challenging and fun. So no ground stations, right? We're going to establish communication around Kerbin, get, collecting science and stuff like that. So my pretty much my get-go startup, and I want to play this and have fun until KSP2 comes out. So I thought it'd be, a good, reinitialization with rockets and physics and all that kind of stuff. All right, so let's dump out of this. So in that instance, I don't think I'm going to do any life support, and I'm wondering if I should. So life support makes it a little bit of a challenge. Not having ground station makes it a little bit of a challenge. But if I don't want to worry about life support, what other way could I make the game challenging? There's an old mod called O-Scrap. So I want to see if that mod is compatible. And what O-Scrap is it gives you the likelihood of part failures, which could be catastrophic. Now, what's also interesting is that I might have to use Kerbal construction time, which means building a rocket takes time. But if we're not using life support, that might not be that bad. So we're just right now is what we're doing is we're trying to get some of the staple mods installed, making sure they work okay, whatnot. So we're calling this Kerbals in Space. So we want to collect as much science as we can. I don't want to add too much new science. Like I know the what is it? There's the God, I forgot the mod. Universal storage containers. They have their own science. Another mods to add additional new science. I like to stick to the stock science, but I do add one that I think it's called Science Rescienced or something like that. I think so. So bring up CCAN again, switch us back to compatible. At least I think it was called that. So first of all, let's get the hide empty tech nodes there. Okay, we'll mark that one as installed. That one installed. Okay, nothing changed on that one. Indicator lights was always a fun. Indicator lights. Nothing changed with that one. I don't want that stuff. Maybe that one's not. Maybe that one was not compatible anymore. Let's see here. Science alert. I don't see it in here. Oh, bummer. All right. Wonder what it was called here. Let's see. Kerbal mod telemetry science. Yeah, it was called Science Revisited. This is the mod I'm talking about. Science Revisited gives you some new science. D-Magic Orbital Science was the one I was trying to think of. But I don't think this has been updated. It looks like I tested a couple of years ago. It looks like you have to make some modifications, which I don't want to do. All right, so that mod is not available. That's okay. So we're gonna add in some kind of role-playing mods here, like let's get in heap patter, the one of Linux's. That's a down up. That one's been updated. I'm a big fan still of Kerbal Alarm Clock. Hey, how you doing, King Crabmate? Good morning to you. That one installed. Alex is here. Alex waved. We're gonna install precise maneuver. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Precise maneuver is one of those mods that has some settings. So again, if we go to our previous career, and since the mod hasn't been updated, we grab precise maneuver and we copy it, we paste it. Any of the settings that we changed, like how big or small something was. Hang on one sec, guys. Be right back. I'm back. All right, so that got copied over. So update precise maneuver. Let's see here. Looking for store my reports. Changed with that one. When I see cache, that means no update, so it means it's safe for the most part. Ouch. We got the unkerbal start. I forgot to get that in there. Hey, did Kerbal Alarm Clock install Kerbal Alarm Clock? Do we have his flags? Oh, we do. All right. You're mocking me, aren't you? All right, start at the top here. Crew R&R. I've always liked that one. Nope. Crew R&R. Cached. Earn your stripes. All right, we have Kerbal changelog. So earn your stripes. These are all cached as a dependency of Kerbal changelog. And flight tracker. All right, so we'll install those. Final Frontiers always gives you all those ribbons. Final here. Cool. All right. Let's go and install MechJeb. Hey, Notable, good morning to you. How you doing? Okay, this is going to be a new download. And then there's MechJeb for all. You doing all right? Nice. So we just got MechJeb, those. Memorial wall. I don't think we'll be using deep freeze. Oh, what's it called? Save. SAVE. Saved. Oh, it's brand new. All right. I like this one because Kerbal does have an autosave feature, but this one will actually give you more incremental saves outside of Kerbal. That way, if you run into an issue, you have more saves to dip into. So we want to do trying to think if I forgot anything. We're gonna do a test now, I think. All right, I think so. All right, so let's go ahead and launch Kerbal and see if all these mods breaks it or not. Isn't Kerbal alarm clock in the game now? Yeah, but I don't like the new Kerbal alarm clock. It's not as versatile as the actual mod Kerbal alarm clock. And how you doing, Flip? So never exciting watching someone install mods. I get that, I really do. I know that when I find tutorials on game mod installation, it's good to watch them so that way if they run into any sort of a hiccup, you know how to deal with it. Tech Now Freak, thank you so much for that raid. Appreciate it. I have always loved when people use mods. You know, there's people that are purists that don't like mods. Or if you use certain mods, they always would come down on you. I was when I first started playing Kerbal, way back when, and because I used MechJeb, I know notable. Because I use MechJeb, people go, "Oh, can't you launch a rocket?" I go, "Sure, I can launch a rocket." But my argument was, so if I use a mod that would automate a rocket launch, and that was considered taboo, don't they use computers to launch rockets nowadays? So they slowly all right, so here's the save thing. So we're going to make sure we get this all dialed in. So it's one of those things. Now, if it was a multiplayer game and you have mods that were giving you a benefit over that, yeah, absolutely, but it's a single player game. So, but with MechJeb, it just makes it easier for non-rocket people. I'm a non-rocket person. I really am. What was I doing here? Oh, I got to find my save folder real quick. This is where I store all of my, those are all my saves. So we're going to copy this and put it there. And we want to do that. And we want to do custom. And we want to say every 5 minutes. Save. All right. We got that. Start. Where's the secret files? I don't know. What secret files are you talking about? I'm a trucker for 26 years. I get it. You know, I didn't know anything about okay, I digress. When I started playing Kerbal, I almost quit the game because I could not get a rocket into space. And when I thought about, is there a way that I can install something that would, like, I watched all the tutorials. I watched other people stream. I asked for advice. I just couldn't get it. There was too much stuff. Your angle of attack, your speed, and your all that. I just couldn't get it. And exactly, because once I started getting the hang of it and I started using MechJeb and I started worrying about other things versus my delta V, my acceleration, all that kind of stuff, I could actually start having fun and learning. And the best thing I ever did in Kerbal was I did a historical career, because someone had a mod. There's two mods. One was like every single rocket launched by the European Space Agency, Russia, NASA, and I replicated to the best of my ability without using a whole lot of part mods, just using stock mods, because the more part mods you had, the longer it loaded. And by doing that, I learned so much about not only just, you know, the Apollo missions, but the Ranger missions, the Surveyor missions, all the Russian launch missions. It was really a lot of fun. You know, I built the Mir space station. I built my version of the ISS. It was really cool. I can now just see a number and I want to go, bingo, you're good. Yep. I am able to get a rocket to space without MechJeb. I can do that too now. I mean, I can, and I have to. Oh, thank you there, Invoker Gray. Yeah, we're gonna set up a career. We're gonna play this and the Fallout 3 Tales of Two Wasteland fairly intensely until KSP2 comes out. Then we'll switch over to KSP2. I tell you what, I miss playing Factorio. I miss playing Satisfactory. I do. I miss playing those games a lot. Cookie, what are you doing? He Alex came in here and fed him, and now he wants to go follow Alex, and Alex isn't in here anymore. Let me adjust something here real quick. It's getting a little chilly. All right, so we're gonna do a new science career again. Again, we're not gonna mess with anything. I just want to make sure. Oh wait. Oh, call this mod test. Oop, that's not a word. You know, I can know how it looks. how I do early games so much later. Oh yeah, you know, as you learn the game, you progress on your whoa. No. Okay, hang on. Yeah, we're done with that. Oh, that was from Earn Your Stripes, wasn't it? Okay. Sweet. Oh, wait a minute. We got to start this over. My bad. Because I have to go in the I have to do a setup for the mods. Yeah. So let's start anew. Do that again. Do this. Right. Okay, now we have all this. So if you guys want to follow along, I pretty much am doing that mod list. I'm not going to do a life support mod. So I want to make this a challenging, fun career. So I don't think I'm going to use a life support mod. So it's going to be challenging because we're not going to have any ground stations. So when it comes to launching probes and have a communication, we're going to have to get some sort of a communication net. And I think if it still works, there's a part failure mod called O Scrap. But I don't think I want to use Kerbal construction time. I don't think those are dependent of each other. I just think they work well to each other. So anyways, so on basic, what do we check here? We want to uncheck that. Now this is not the final career. I'm just going through and setting up mods and stuff like that. Because not all this is, you know, stuff. Hookah. So I crank up the re-entry heating to 120%. Then on advanced, we have, I don't think that's going to matter, to be honest with you. Nope. Not that this is important right now. I just want to make sure all this stuff still works. All right, button manager. Okay. Look through blocker. And then I'll go through and update all the screenshots too. Set part G limits and make it more fun. Well, I don't want to have an arduous task. I want to have some fun. I mean, with the part failure mod, I think that will, if it works, I think that will, yeah. So we want to show, I guess. Okay, for some reason, oh no, not that one. That one. Okay. Crew R&R. Nope, I don't want to do that. Everything else is fine. Earn your stripes. Earn your stripes. Looks like we don't do that. There we go. Hide empty tech nodes. I think we leave everything alone. Store my reports. Check both. And then toolbar control. All right, so we're good. And start and override. So this is what today is going to be. I mean, hopefully some people will take away something of this, but so if you install just a whole bunch of mods and then something's wrong, you don't know what broke it. So that's why I install like 5 or 6 mods at a time. Then I start a career. I play a little bit just to make sure everything seems to be okay. And then we go back and start doing it all over again. All right, so yay. So hide empty tech node, it did. So all these should have something in them. Nothing should be blank. Yay, cool. Very cool. Everything looks good. And we're going to start this off like last time. We're going to receive a grant of 1,500 science. And then that way we can unlock stuff. So we start with all this basic stuff. We might want that, but right off the bat, we want more rockets, fuel tanks. We're gonna use these parts for making a science rover. And more science is more science. Even more science with an antenna. But first of all, before we start going spin crazy, we get our parachute. Puka, what are you doing? You're driving me crazy. Couplers, more fuel tanks, good. Puka, kitty kitty. What do we have here? We have the Spacely, cool. All right, so all these parts, I don't need these parts at first. These parts, I might. No, I think it's no. Those are the ones I need. All right. Do I need those parts? No. I don't need. Oh, we do have a fairing. I'm gonna pass on that for right now. I'm gonna take that. All right. So we still have quite a bit of money. So what do we have up here? Ooh. What's wrong, Puka? You want to say hi to everyone? Huh? Come here. Come on. Oh, he's on to me. He's looking at me. I'm not getting up in those lights. Huh? No? All right. Yeah? No? All right, come here. He doesn't like the lights. They're spooky. All right. Yeah? Yeah, you're a good boy? All right, good boy. All right. Game Nord. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Cat. Yep, that's Pookie. He's an old man. All right, so we still got some more science. Let's spend it here. Whoops. We got a bigger solid booster. Nice. Let's see. I don't need those parts. Ooh, those parts would be nice to have. I just got a kitten yesterday. His name is Apollo. Cool. Hey, Race. Yes, that's spooky. Let's see here. So do we need... Trying to figure out what we need here. This opens up to a bigger fairing, so we have to go that. Again, we're just doing some testing here. We get batteries, some solar panels. Ooh, Science Junior. More parachutes. Probe core, reaction wheel. That gives us a fairing that we may have to... Again, this is just... okay. So we're gonna stop here. We're just trying to test out some mods here. So we have more parts opened up. Let's just try to do... grab some science and bring it back home. See how that works. Got it. All right, so we're going to... So for aerodynamics... I guess what we could do, we don't need this because we have this. So we're going to start with that. Now for aerodynamics, do we have, that's too big, but interesting enough though, if we do, okay. And actually this is what I want to do. We're going to make this the root part right here. That's our root. And we're going to put that there. And we're going to do a couple things here. So first of all, that's our science package, right? So let's have some fun. We want to collect that. That. Oops. I'm going to put this on the other side. All right, cool. All right, so let's go to the structural stuff. Grab this fella right here. We're gonna need an antenna. So before we do that, so I'm going to put this on an action group so I can extend it. For 8. That way I don't have to hunt it down. Okay. Oh, we need a parachute. All right. Ooh, look at that cool light. Put some batteries. All right, so now we want to put a decoupler. That's too small. That works. Oh, we got a reaction wheel. I completely forgot about a reaction wheel. We should be able to sneak that on something. Hang on. Trying to. There's our avionics package, as I like to call it. There it is. Bad thing about flipping. Let's grab that, and we're going to pull it out. Put it back. Perfect. All right. Now let's sort of a fuel tank do we have? Nice. And what kind of an engine? Okay, so the Spacely has got gimbaling, kind of a small engine. All right, that should work. I don't suppose we have an engine plate that's small, do we? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey, Jerry Lynn, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I enjoy Kerbal. I miss playing Kerbal a lot. For me, what happens is I get too much of a career going, and then it stalls. Not me. It just the game. The save takes forever to load. There's no matter what mods you've added to help with performance, it runs into performance issues. So yeah, I'm sure everyone feels that. All right, so that is our vacuum stage. Now what we're going to do is put a decoupler. There it is. That works. And then we're going to use a solid rocket booster, I think. Yeah, there it is. And we're going to put some control surfaces. Ooh. All right. So let's go and use these. Oh, wow, they're huge. And whoa. Okay, let's that might be overkill. Turn off the yaw. That's a little better. All right, so we're gonna call this just first science. And let's get this okay. Put this out on the pad. Ooh, he changed this. That's nice. So we can grab the now, unfortunately, we can't reset it. I'm going to save the goo. We're going to click that and click that. And we're going to turn on the SAS. And oh, I forgot to throttle that down. So this is going to go really fast. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Oh, that's really fast. All right, almost out. Oh, that's not good. Not good. See if we can't dial this down. Flip it over. There we go. Go ahead and grab the goo. Now, as soon as we get above 18 here, are we falling down? There we go. Yeah, that's not good. That was not good at all. We're going up now. We've got a minute of fuel. Coming up on 20 seconds of fuel left. As soon as we hit 18, we should get some new science. No? Really? Did it change that? Oh, okay. All right, let's okay, that's all set, so we're going to deploy. There's our antenna, so if we want to transmit the science, we can. So today, I believe the Orion Artemis is going to splash down somewhere. It was going to be San Diego, I thought, but hey, there's the island. So far, so good on the mods. This is nice. This is very good. Hey, Fluffy, how you doing? All right, there's our chute. Oh dear. That's better. We set it for 1400. There we go. Yeah, 1400. All right. Yay. All right, I think we're about halfway through, or a third, a little over a third of the mod install. Just testing as we go along. We're going to try some new mods I haven't played with in a long time. Trying to make this a fun, you know, non-Kerbal threatening career. That's why I'm calling it Kerbals in Space. If we can safely get them to space, to another planet or moon, and safely back, that's a success. Oh, lost communication. Splash down. All right, then we recover. And we got us some science. Very nice. All right, cool. That is very, very cool. All right, so what else is on the list here? Automatic science sampler. Let's see if that one's still around. Unedited science sampler is still available. And okay, so we need the science sampler, and then also they have their own utilities. Again, what I'm doing, I'm pretty much following an old mod list and setup, and I've made a copy of it, which I'm making changes to. And once we get this all dialed in, then we'll get it all updated. So we got that. Let's install that. Good. Nav HUD. Let's see here. Too many orbits. Let me just go up to the top again here. So we got the science. Oh, better load and save. I like that one. Better load and save renewed. Get another Linux one. It looks like he's updated that. Good old Linux, keeping on top of things. We're not going to use deep freeze. The field training facility is a way of, if you play Kerbal, well, wait a minute. Are we going to need that? In science mode, do all your Kerbals, do they become 5 stars? Or not? So if you have science career and career, hey Carrion, thank you so much for that raid, appreciate it. Do anyone remember? Is career they earn experience, but then science, they still need experience, or do they get full rank? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Hang on one second. All right, I'm back. They can progress in level, but they got to see it from the start. So that science career does the experience. Cool, that's what I want then. God, it's been a long time since I had to remember that. All right, so field training facility. That's why I was asking, and I think right. So we want to go field training facility, not laboratory, but facility, right?
Bean.
Hey Ren, thank you so much for the 32 months. Appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Yo, right back at you. Man, the chill music is going to finish me off. Yeah, that's I like my space ambient music. All right, so we're going to add the field training facility. So the reason why the big debacle over the experience is in Kerbal, if you stay within the Kerbal sphere of influence, I think the highest your Kerbal can get is rank 3, like 3 stars. You have to go outside the sphere of influence, do something, and come back, which is, risky. But with the field training facility, it puts a school in your lab, and so you can send Kerbals up there, and it takes time and power when you turn it on, and they'll go up in experience, so you can have a level 5 without it takes, like I said, it takes time and power. You have to build the station. You can put it on the ground too. That would be interesting. All right. So, hang on a sec. So we're gonna install that. I don't want that. Ooh, on-demand fuel cells. I'm gonna install those, but later. All right, so we got the field training facility. Do that. Thanks, Karen. Just going through the mod list to see what so on-demand fuel cells. Let's make sure I do this right. On demand. Okay, so we want the there's the core, and then we want the modify patches. I don't know what the difference is between copy patches or that, but we're gonna take those because I couldn't get it to work. And then anyways, so looks like we have updated. Hopefully these still work. Oh, no. Ooh, universal storage too. No. All right, take all that. So the on-demand fuel cell is if you forget to attach a fuel cell to a module, certain ship components have built-in fuel cells. So you can set thresholds. So when your power drops down, it will either take monopropellant or your liquid fuel and oxidizer and generate power. So it's pretty cool. So we're gonna mark those as installed. RCS build aid, always a good mod to have. That's fine. RCS build aid continued. Oh, continue. That's the one we want. Thank you, Linux, for continuing that. And that hasn't been changed. Science relay. So science relay, if say like you send a probe to Minmus, right? And you gather all this science, but you don't have enough fuel to get it back, is what you can do with science relay. You can or I'm sorry, that's a bad example. Let's say you're doing this field training facility, right? And you send a probe. It's a one-way mission to collect science, but instead of transmitting it back to headquarters, to KSC, you can send it to your science lab, and your scientists there can take that and take the data and research it, so you get more data, more science, right? Yeah. So we type in relay. Science relay, there it is. And that has not been updated, so it should still work. Yay. We're not going to do snacks. Did I already install too many orbits? Too many. No, I did not. Orbits. That's been updated. And then toolbar. Oops. Oh, toolbar is not compatible. Oh. I really like toolbar. Linux. Oh, wait. It says it only goes up. Okay, wait. Maybe it'll be okay. All right. Maybe it'll be okay. No, don't need that. All right, so I think we've got all of our core base mods installed. So we're going to do another test run and setup. So I'm not going to take deep freeze. That deep freeze allows you to put your Kerbals into suspended animation. Is what I want to do is see if scrap. There it is. All right, so scrap was taken over by Zero Kerbal. And if we go here, let's go read it real quick. So scrap formulas, right? So description, right. Looking for dependencies. Kerbal Space Program. Module manager and scrapyard. So we should probably use stage recovery too. That's another one of Linux's. So we need to get scrapyard. Let's make sure. All right, so first of all, we'll address that. I'm getting all nervous. See this right here? We don't have this yet because the game hasn't launched. As soon as the game launches, now this is kind of a weird, quirky thing, and Linux can't quite narrow down why it does or doesn't work, that if you launch it, so as what it is, this toolbar gives you those quick little buttons you can click on to bring up certain things, and I like it a lot. It's just like shortcuts on your desktop. So anyway, let's launch our game, and yes, we're going to create a brand new career again because we want to be able to change the settings to some of these mods that we haven't had. Hey, Saturn, good morning to you. Mods. So after the stream today, Alex and I is going over to the house, and I've been re-insulating the garage. The entire garage is going to be insulated except for a couple of stud bays. The numbers didn't work out, and I need her help because she's skinnier than I am. The insulation where the hot water heater is going to take like some custom cutting of the installation to get it stuffed in there, and I just can't get in there tight enough. So we have that to do, and then I can do the allow these add-ons to be out. No. Oh, why is that installed? Oh, all right, hang on. Say no, close. Hang on. Let's put out of here. And I think I'm looking for, there it is. All right, hang on. So it's the mini AVC. What's that? Automatic version checker, I think it's what it is. Some mods will allow you to update the mods independently of your mod management tool, which I'm not a big fan of, not really. But there is a mod that will stop that. So if you type in 0, there it is. This will nuke it. So you don't get asked that question over and over. So that's been updated. No, I don't want that. No. So I don't know why I didn't see that one. So is there anything else I should? Snacks we're not going to do. I think that was a dependency of another mod. I'm not going to use deep freeze. I think that's what okay, I think we're good, finally. So we have got 40 mods installed. Not bad. Launching again. And you'll see zero mini ABC actually do its thing to it. It'll say nuking a bunch of stuff. It only does it once, unless you install a mod that has. Did I break it? Did I break Kerbal? Oh, I think I broke Kerbal. Bummer. Oh, there we go. One or more mini ABC files have been detected and pruned. The game needs to be restarted for potential files will restart in 8 seconds. Okay. All right. That was new. So if you install a mod that uses mini AVC, it'll prompt you, hey, if there's a new version, do you want us to update it? If you answer yes, it will update itself outside of CCAN, unless they changed it. All right, loading. So what we'll do is we'll get these mods installed. We'll do what we just did. We'll take a little science craft, launch it. Is there anything that I have to copy over? I don't think so. I don't think so. So anyways, a little bit more reinstallation, and then Alex and I are going to the hallway. We're going to go through and make sure all the staples, nails, tacks are pulled out, and we're going to mud in all the little holes, let it dry, sand it. We're going to find any areas that need to be filled in with like silicone or anything like that, any cracks from settling. We're going to mud those up, sand it all down, and get that room ready to paint. So we can start checking off rooms that are done. All right, so this should be configured, so we don't have to worry about that. That's good. 5 minutes, sweet. Start new. Science. Oh, I need to bring over my mods, which aren't really my mods. What? What's up? Okay? Yeah? I know, you're stuck in here all by yourself. Mod test 3. We're gonna go in here. Then we're gonna go here. And again, all the way at the top. So basic, we don't do that. That's good. That's good. And advanced. Right. And that. So we're going to turn off ground stations, which is going to make it a little bit of a challenge. Better load and save. It looks like file age, that one is set to 31. Change that. Okay, good enough. All right, button manager. Click through blocker. Crew R&R. Uncheck that. Should be 10, 4, 1, 6, 7, 28. Good. Earn your stripes. We're not using deep freeze. Earn your stripes. Don't replace the starting crew. Good. And it looks good. Hide empty tech nodes. I don't think there's anything. Nope. On-demand fuel cells. That looks good. Signal relay. It's good. Store my reports. That one's an easy one. Toolbar. Snacks we're not using. Store my reports I did. Toolbar. That's good. All right, so accept and start. Hang on one sec, guys, real quick. All right, never mind. Okay, got it. All right, so again, we grant ourselves 1,500 science from the local government. Sorry. Oh, ad break. Sorry. All right, so let's unlock some parts. All right, science. Hey, I wonder if I can save a step and copy the craft over from the save. Ooh, I bet I could. I don't think we dipped up into this, did we? No, didn't go there. Can't remember if I did these or not. Oh, I did. I did those. All right. Did not do that. I think that's as far as I went. So let's see if I can cheat here real quick. If I bring up... Oh, wrong one. I go to Kerbals in Space, go to saves, and we're on mod test 3. So if we go to 2, ships, Bab, let's grab that one. Paste there. And then if we go in here, and we do load, I don't know why they're including the stock when... All right, we'll fix that. Let's load that. There it is. All right, so now we have some more mods. So first of all, I want to take and dial back the thrust to about there. No, about there. All right, so save that, launch it. There's a toolbar. We're not going to do anything right now. We're going to copy over the old settings from a previous career. We'll put it, and then we're going to see if it populates. Whoa, okay. Turn off that. So now what I should be able to do is go here. Oh, geez. We want to say, okay, so how's this work again? If on, experiments that can be run once will be deployed. Okay, reset. Oh, we want that. We want, oh, it's just, oh, wait, that's not what we want. Transfer science is disabled. Why? Why can't I transfer it to the... Maybe I need that? No. Dump duplicates. Why is that disabled? I can't store it in the probe core? Bummer. All right, so hang on a sec. I want to try something here. So let's recover. I thought it was, oh, it's not the probe cores you can't store it in. I always had a command module, but I think, all right, so let's see if we can't squeeze something in again. Let's find our pull that out. And I think we have it. Yeah. All right. So there's a little stored experiment. Oh, I can't get to the strut if I do it like that. All right. So that's our root device here, though. the way it stands is all these things combined is bigger than our little. So if I take this, that still doesn't work. Oh, wait. Let's, okay. Put that there. Put that there. That works. And we can just smunch that up. That fits. Yay. Barely. There we go. Science A. All right, now it was disabled because there's no place for the science to be stored. And then that way, if you had other experiments that you could rerun. Nice. Okay, good. All right, so do that. Transfer all data. If on, even single run experiments will all be transferred. This will render them useless if you don't have a scientist. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on for right now. So we right mouse click to get rid of that. We're gonna now if we turn this on, let's see what happens. So is what we don't have a scientist. So any single run experiments like this and this will run, but they won't reset. But that's what I want to test. Turning that on. Good. So we say keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. So that and that are useless right now. That's fine. So we're going to close the doors. But what we're hoping is that once we launch any other experiment like this one, or well, I guess just those two. So, okay. Enough fooling around. Here we go. See? Nice. Nice. Cool. Nice slow descent. Or ascent, excuse me. Oh, that's what I want. Speed's increasing. Nice. Oh. We're slowing down. It's not good. We're heavier than our little engine can work, but we're getting lighter. There we go. There we go. All right. I think we're going to do a little bit better this time. Woo, that was close. Oh yeah, we're going to do a lot better this time. So when we pass 18, nice. Oh, that's so cool. Now the next threshold would be 70. Maybe. All right, 40 seconds of fuel. We're not even halfway to 70. Well, our AP is actually here, but we're here. So. I don't think we're going to make it. Nope. It was a valiant effort. Yeah, see, the gravity's pulling us down. But we collected some science. We go inside here and look at this. Yeah, look at that. We've got 10 experiments in there. That's nice. That was a good job. So we got up to 65,000 kilometers. Yeah, what's up? So we're about 5 kilometers shy of getting another batch of science. All right. How much? Slow Sunday, House KSP, I saw you installed new mods. Yep, it's some of my staple mods, and we've got all the staple mods installed. We're testing. Some of them were updated because the new version of Kerbal. We're going to turn this around. And now we're not going to, so it's going to be challenging because we're not going to have any ground stations. So we're going to have to establish our own communication. I'm not going to use any life support mod, so okay, that makes it a little bit easier, but I'm going to install O-Scrap. And O-Scrap, I'm sorry, we need O-Scrap, Stage Recovery, and Shipyard, so 3 more mods. O-Scrap is a part failure mod. O-Scrap is, and then Shipyard keeps track of parts, and then Stage Recovery helps you get some of your money back too. All right, we're coming in a little bit too fast. Slowing down though, that's good. Turn that off. That is deployed. Pyro battery. Okay, and now we have a safe shoot indicator. Nice. So even if we lose communication, our shoot's still going to deploy because, oh, okay, I'll take it. Yes. I'm curious, if I extend the antenna, oh, no. Going too fast. Too much pressure. I never used stage recovery due to having only throw away the first stage booster for heavy cargo. I started using it because when I was doing career, getting those stages back, hypothetically, you'd get some funds back. So yeah. Oh, well, SSTOs, yeah. So yeah, you don't need stage recovery, yeah. So antenna. Nope. Still too much. Yeah, that's why I really enjoyed that mod. Yeah, we lost communication, so we can't communicate to deploy antenna. There goes our chute. So that was a successful mission there. Why is this purple? That's weird. can't collect any of the science. Bummer. All right, let's recover. All right, so our staple mods are set. Everything seems to be working at a high level testing here. Woo. Nice. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right, so let's bring in stage recovery. Out of curiosity, have you ever tried Simple Rockets 2? I have the first Simple Rockets. Even another one where you're building model rockets too. What are we doing here? We're gonna back all the way out. Do that. Ooh, excuse me. I also have Earth X and yeah, I've got some other to supplement my Kerbal. All right, so we want to put compatible stage recovery and let me go to the mod list here. That one there. Do I have stage recovery in here at all? I don't. All right, so we want to insert it alphabetically. That would be right here. This would be stage recovery. I forgot, does stage recovery have any parts? It's been updated. Actually, let's go back for a sec. What did he update? Let's actually go to the GitHub. Last updated September 6th. Remove old code which prevented callbacks. All right, so he cleaned it up. Nice. All right, cool. But my question is, does stage recovery have parts? I can't remember. Go and install that. Nope. And then on the mod list, well, I don't want to fib, so let's go here. I don't think stage recovery has parts, does it? Yeah, I don't think it does either. Because on my mod list, I have tested and parts, and I don't think it does either. All right. Because I think if it had parts, it would, one of the dependency would be the mod, what's it called? Mod module, mod something. Mods currently using the API notify me. Okay, we're not using those. Mod manager, thank you. Got it. Nope. All right, so no parts. Good. So let me go update that. So we're gonna say no. Oh wait. Parts no. And then tested yes. And then it's downloaded from here. And then he supplies the form thread there. All right, so that's good. All right, good. All right, so now here we go with the fun stuff. So stage recovery, nice. Now we want to do O scrap. All right. And right, so we need a scrap yard and O scrap. So let's add it. Oh geez. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, did that do something wrong? Let's install. I don't want to install those. Hang on. I'm making messes here. There we go. So Oh, scrap. And then the other one was shipyard, right? Continue. Scrapyard, not shipyard, scrap. All right. So cool. So let's see here. So scrapyard or scrap. Let's do scrap first. Let's go here. And again, I don't think it has any parts. If you guys read this, yeah, module manager. If you guys ever read this and wonder how it's based, he talks about the bathtub curb, which is a very interesting read. It goes a little bit above my head, but I get the gist of it. So dependencies, we've got that, or we have scrapyard. You're right. I don't want to use Kerbal construction time mods that benefit. We can't use that because we're using science. All right, so no parts from that. So on the scrapyard, wait a minute. A scrapyard based part failure reliability mod. It sent me right back to here. I'm confused. Is it all built in then? Is that what it is? So if we go to scrapyard, oh, all right. His link doesn't. So here's scrapyard right here. This says it has a. So we have module manager, but we don't have contract config. It says that's a dependency though. CCAN didn't say it was. I think this needs to be updated. All right. Okay, so hang on, let me update the mod list here. So scrap, no parts. We're gonna test it here in a sec. Scrapyard has got no parts. And scrap, put up the web URL here. Hang on a sec. That there, and then scrapyard was. This might be outdated. Nope. We're still posting out there. All right, so good. Update that in the mod list. Scrap. Scrapyard. All right, so now we get to have some fun with those two mods installed. So we got stage recovery. So all you have to do is with stage recovery, it's going to tell you if you're going to recover it successfully based upon putting the right amount of chutes. Again, adding chutes adds weight, so you got to be careful of how that works. So on the, we should see scrap, there it is, and we should see scrapyard. Sweet, so they're installed. We don't need this anymore. Oh no, actually, what we want to do, we're going to take from this one, we're going to copy that. And then we should have a gamer circle. Gamer circle here has some Photoshop stuff I did. We're just going to use the GC logo. This is a module manager config that allows me to jettison fuel without adding the little part. And auto hibernate for the probe core, so I don't have to keep setting that. So just some, quality of life stuff. All right, now. Uh-oh. Interesting. Didn't fail because it needs contract configurator. All right. Well, see, we're not doing contracts. So I wonder if you can have a mod installed and not use it. I mean, that sounds ridiculous to say that. All right, let's get this loaded up. Actually, we can just dump out of it right now. I like that. That was a nice warning from a mod. All right, let's hop out of here. We have CCAN. Type in contract configurator. Yeah, that's been updated. Don't need the waypoint manager. All right, so let's add. Well, that's not the forum post for contract configurator. Sends me to RP1. I wonder if they have. Huh. Let's try this. Hey, did you know that Pudman is a rocket jockey? I did. Hey, Pudman. They're developing their own fork. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Pudman. Oh, okay. But is that who did this one? I don't even want to. Oh, they did. They are. I see them in there. I don't even think I can use it in science mode. But one of my mods says it needs it. What was I trying to do? Trying to load the forum post to it. Oh, there it is. All right, sweet. I just want to have a valid link. All right, now let's see if we get the warning, see if it works. Hoodman, what the heck is Diddy Kong Racing? Sounds like Donkey Kong, just because it says Kong. Did I double click? I don't think I double clicked. There we go. There we go. Best kart racing game on Nintendo platform. All right. Alex is a huge Nintendo fan. Big. Huge. All right, no warnings. So Poobman, how does that work? If I have a mod that has a dependency, but I have a game mode that doesn't use the mod, is that going to be a weird conflict? I mean, like in science mode, you don't do contract, right? So, you know, I guess it just sits there and people get paid for not doing anything. Mission control. I have O Scrap and the scrapyard. CCAN didn't catch it as a dependency, but the community fixes mod caught it as a dependency. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we are once again going to start this. This should have all the mods unless I have to do some tweaks. So one more. Hey, look at that GC logo. Yay. Mod test 4 science mode. I'm gonna have to take screenshots when we actually set up the real career because I don't have screenshots for that stuff. So once again, make sure I get this all set up right. I don't think we changed this, right? And that. Okay. Oh, scrapyard. I'm just gonna leave all this alone. I think these are the ones that you can have antennas, batteries, engines, generators, parachutes. So these are the things that can have failures. So you can turn these off and on. Okay. All right, so scrapyard, mod enabled, enable inventory, funds override, enable part tracker. I think we're just gonna leave that by stock. All right, we're gonna do that. Scrap suggests contract figure, but it's not a hard dependency. That's what I did read. Remember to set up Kerbal experience. I did that. Thank you. The community fixes wouldn't let the DLL load because that mod saw it as a dependency. Bar signal, plasma. Got it. Don't want ground stations. Oh, we're on advance. Okay, better load and save. I don't think make any changes. Oh, yeah, we do. This one goes to 31. Button manager. Yeah, O-Scrap or Scrapyard probably refers to the CC plugin in its code somewhat without firstly checking to see whether it exists or not. Oh, I got you. Okay. Button manager, click-through blocker, through R&R. I think the only thing we do is we uncheck that. Yep. Earn your stripes, same thing. Uncheck that. So I'll once we get through this, I'll make sure the new mod list is available and stuff like that. So like I said, we're gonna be playing this, having fun, kind of a carefree. It should be somewhat aggravating with a part failure mod, as long as it works. And also be doing the Fallout 3 Tales of Two Wasteland. Yeah. Hide empty tech nodes. Don't think we have to make any changes there. Don't have to make any changes there or there. Stage recovery. I don't think we're going to make any changes. So enable flat rate model. No, I think we're good. So my reports, click those. Toolbar. Good. Accept and start. Yeah, I didn't see contract config come up in that. So if we do this and then settings. Yeah, see, no contract config. All right, resume. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We are going to go to the save. Go to 3. Oh, I know what I want to do. Also, we're going to grab this one. Put it here. And I want to make sure this works. So if I go to here, I could probably just delete the folders, but I don't know. The craft manager, for some reason, still sees these when you tell them not to look at them. So now if we go here, got it. And then if we go open, yay! Cool. All right, so let's load this. And so let's do stage recovery. Where is it? Stage recovery. And let's recover this booster. So right now we're not going to do any recovery. So we need to grab some chutes. That's not. Have I forgotten where the chutes are stored? Oh, we got to go to science. Oh, we got to get out of here. My bad. Oh, go away. I broke my game. Okay. I forgot to unlock parts. All right. That. Oh, all right. That. And oh, that's right. We got to cheat. Sorry. We're getting a grant from the government. There we go. No, our local government gave us some starting funds. It's all good. I don't think we unlocked that. I think that's all we unlocked. Right, because we didn't do that. For those, that, or that. That's the drogue chute. I don't think we unlocked that, but we'll just do that for just giggles. All right, so now there we go. Thought I forgot how to play the game. The parachutes weren't showing up. So if we do oh, right. So I usually go over here and I grab a beam and we put it like so. Oops. All right. We grab the chute. The heck did I do with the parachute? Oh, there it is. And then we put it thusly. Bring up stage recovery. And now this stage, we're going to recover 100%. Just set this correctly here. All right. And then we're going to try to do that one as well. But I think we could probably save some weight, maybe. So if we make a copy of this, get rid of this. Yep, that'll work. All right, so actually, hang on. Normally when you need a lot more chutes, that's where I use the rails to do what needs to be done. All right, that should work okay. Then so we're going to recover. Now this again adds a little bit of weight. So I think what I want to do is we're going to modify this a little bit. What if we add another fuel tank? Wait a minute. So let's take out the chutes here. We add another tank with this there. Let's change this to, say, 2 engines. Okay, and we're going to see if that works. All right, so now if we add these chutes. All right, it's still 100%. Nice. All right. For some reason I have 2 parachutes hanging out somewhere. I don't see them. I think the staging is just off. Oh, so what I need to do is all the chutes to do with staging. All right, what the heck is going on here? That's better. right. Any chutes with staging, what we'll do is we'll add a stage way up here with all the chutes for stage recovery. There, so we do that, we decouple, do those, that just leaves that one. So we do this. There we go. And all these should be set. They are. Nice. All right. All right, a little bit more weight. And we're going to change our thrust to weight ratio here a little bit. All right. All right, let's see if this works. Again, part failure, so this is probably going to result in a disaster right off the bat. So right now it says our worst part is our chutes. Right, so close the doors. Enable SAS. And here we go. Oh, what do you know? All right. See, the parts have got a safety rating and a generation now. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, we lost one of our control surfaces. Falling back. I don't know if we're high enough for stage recovery. We'll find out. So toolbar's working. All right, we're going up. Yay. Did we get this configured? We did. Good. Yay! More science. That was for 18,000. We have just under a minute. Maybe if I don't go as an angle so much, maybe we'll get higher faster. All right, about 30 seconds of fuel left. Stage recovered. Nice. All right, 15 seconds left of fuel. All right, so our AP save a little bit of fuel. For why? I don't know. All right, let's get our antenna out. All right, coming up on 70. Cha-ching! Science. Oh, we have an engine failure. Bummer. All right, so that's going to be bad. So we're just going to kick that off. So let's read. Stage recovered. We got back 97, almost 98% of all the funds, which doesn't matter really, right? But we get the parts back. which means they'll have a higher generation and success. Yeah. Oh, the alternator failed. Oh, I should have read that before I kicked it off. All right. All right, so let's deploy the chute. Put the antenna back down before it snaps off. We had a battery suffered a short circuit. Bummer. Still have plenty of electrical charge though. Okay, we've lost communication. Yep, plenty of electric. Oh, we've reacquired communication. Ooh, more science. Thank you. We're slowing down. Nice. We have a safe chute indicator. How do I know what the if I click on this, I can't extend it because it won't let me. There's an aerodynamic interface you can bring up that shows you your pressure, and we can't extend that because of how much pressure. Yeah. I think you have to enable it through this, you have to enable it through here somewhere. But it's no big deal. Yay, we have chute. Oh, lost communication. Tried to extend the antenna, but that didn't work. So the probe core, I believe, has a little tiny antenna. Where is it? Where's the probe? There it is. The Long Drive Golf 222, thanks for the follow. Somewhere in here. Yeah, it's got only a 5-kilometer range. And we're either way far. Yeah, so we're either further than 5 kilometers or we don't have. You love this game. I love this game too. We don't have a line of sight. I think we're too far from KSC. And since we have ground stations turned off, that makes the challenge. So the challenge for this career, Kerbals in Space, is we want to get Kerbals safely to the moons, maybe beyond. We don't have to worry about life support because we're not using a life support mod. But to increase the difficulty, we have no ground station. So early career is going to be a real struggle trying to do stuff with probes because we can only communicate with KSC, the desert. So I think only the launch sites will have antennas, but they have very weak antennas though. So we have to try to establish a communication net with limited communication or use a Kerbal. And then also deal with part failures. So it could be very slow and agonizing career. You've only played this for like an hour? I've been playing this since 2000. Well, when did 1.03 come out? Because I can never remember. So where is Kerbal? Yay! Touchdown. All right, so hang on. Kerbal history. Should be a wiki. So I played when 1.04 came out. So where's the historical releases at? Game modes, physics, expansions. Can't believe I just made that noise. I tried out Sandbox first because I watched hundreds of videos on Kerbal and had been learning everything. That's nice. That works. All right, so 2014 was the beta. 1.0 was released in 2015. So maybe if I type in Kerbal version history. That's what I was looking for. So I started with 1.03. Here it is. So June of 2015 is when I roughly started playing. Yep. All right, let's recover this. What computer do I have? I have that. Oh, that doesn't work. How about that? There we go. So we should have gotten a nice chunk of science on this. Oh yeah, look at that. 82 science. Nice. All right, so I think, is there any other mods that I need? Let's see here. Let's check out our list here. So this is our new Kerbals in Space Science Career. We're starting with the latest version of Kerbal. I don't have this updated yet, obviously. Background resources is not needed, so we'll delete that. You only owe the government 1920 more resources. All right, I'll pay it back. So we have to use contract configurator. All right, so we'll keep that in there. We're not using these two mods, so we'll delete those. Deep freeze we're not using. Not using that. Oop. Scrapyard has been installed. I don't think that has any parts, right? So tested, yes. No parts. All right, so let's, and Stacks is not being used. So, scrapyard. So according to this, we should have, so let's do math. So, hang on, I'm bringing up a calculator. So calculator, we'll go 61. You're in the way. 61 minus 17 is 44. So we should have 44 mods. 44 mods. Hey, math. I can do math with the calculator. All right, so cool. So it looks like we have everything. So parts, no. Tested, yes, I guess. All right, and this is all going to be KIS for the career. Mod dependency. probably a much easier way of doing this, but sometimes when I try to automate something or end up making a bigger mess. All right, cool. So I'll get this added into the commands. So when people want to see the mod list, we'll do that. So let's say we start this on Tuesday. So Monday we'll do some more Tales of Two Wastelands Fallout 3. And then we'll start our career. And there should be, if I'm not mistaken, if I go and look at the Kerbal Bucks, is it still enabled to where you can, yeah, so if you spend 30,000 Kerbal Bucks, you can get your name in the career. You'll get a Kerbal named after you. So that's still enabled. Yay. All right. Anyone have any questions or concerns or suggestions? Or I'm not looking to add any parts, all right? I want to do this as close to stock as possible when it comes to parts. There are some mods that add parts. Like indicator lights, it just adds lights. Kerbal Engineer has parts, but I don't use them. MechJeb has a part, I don't use it. And Kerbal Unkerbaled adds some very early career engines, which were very helpful, by the way. I think now if we go in here, and say like we want to replace this, I think, hang on. Forgot how to use this. Oh, if we go and say like we go to the engines and grab this, see it says we can use one previous. And if we do, then the difference is, so if we look at this one here, it's generation 2, safety rating 1, and this is a new part. This safety rating 4, and it's a previous part, still generous, so it's got a higher safety rating, which means it may not explode or have problems versus that. But the higher the generation, it gets better also. So it's like one of those, you know, you learned from your previous one, so if you had no problems, you don't make any changes to it, sort of thing. So I don't know if that made sense. All right, guys, so tomorrow we'll be doing some Fallout 3 Tales of Wasteland. Tuesday we'll start our career. All right, so let's roll some credits here. Guys, thanks for the new follows. Jerry, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. Left Moving, Ren, thank you so much for your resubs, guys. Thank you for your continued support. Tech and Carrion, thanks for the raids. And Race, you have a good one. Saturn, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And guys, tomorrow, you guys have a good one.